fuck procrastination, bro. Fuck procrastination. And fuck self-doubt. All of that shit. Because that shit is only going to stop a motherfucker. It's only gonna stop. It's gonna kill the fucking dream. It's gonna kill the fucking dream. And my dream is not meant to be killed. Not yet. It's sprouting. It's starting to come alive. And it will. It fucking will. What's goody? Hey, my beautiful people. What's goody? Let's get into the nails, though. Time out. Let's get into the nails. Dumpling. She's cute. She's cute. She's cute. She's cute. She's cute. Oh, and if y'all didn't know, I just turned 21. My birthday was on February 28th. Today is March 5th. So my birthday was 5 days ago. And by the time I post this, it'll probably be like 6 or 7. I don't know yet. But I just had to let y'all know that my birthday just passed. I'm 21. My nails look the fuck good. I look so pretty. And I'm here today chilling in the cut because we got some shit to talk about. And today I decided to just record on my tripod because I always hold the camera because it looks like more like, you know, but sometimes I be tired. No, not even that I be tired, but just holding the phone for a period of time is just like be all over the place. And I just want to like, this just feels so good without having to hold the camera and worry about anything. It's just, I like this because I can just get my point across. But today I wanted to talk about my mental blockages and how it's my worst enemy, which is most likely going to be the name of my title. But I wanted to really talk about and express how I feel about like my my thoughts, and like not even my thoughts, but like my mind, specifically my subconscious mind. So that's why I was saying how like my mental blockages are my worst enemy. And the reason why I say that is because like, if you didn't know, subconscious emotions, thoughts, behaviors, and patterns are hidden without your knowledge or awareness until something happens, so that is brought to your consciousness, or you yourself will have to dive deep to figure out what it is. But you just have to search it up and see it for yourself what it is. I feel like most people do know what is the subconscious mind. If you don't, then I just informed you a little bit, yada yada yada. But specifically what I mean is like by mental blockages is that like the burden and the lack of action, procrastination, regret, fear, and all these different things is me being my worst enemy, because I would self-sabotage myself out of opportunities or things that I know that I'm meant to have that will allow me to be happy, because I had the ability to bring my dreams into reality. And I just really wanted to like say that briefly before I dive like straight into reading my diary entry or my journal entry. And once I read it, you guys will get a bit more of an understanding of like what I'm talking about. And also, please let me know, y'all, like if y'all are going through like the same experiences, or like feeling like the same thing as me, or like whatever, like let me know, like, because I really do be wanting to know, because I really don't feel like I'm the only person that can like be going through these experiences. I just be so curious to know like who else, like, you know, is like experiencing the same thing. So please, like, let a bitch know, let me know, don't be scared. The fuck. Anyways, okay, so this is how it looks in here. Oops. And then I wrote like 3 different parts, which I would explain like while I'm reading it. But when I'm pausing, it's because I'm going to be explaining like what that section was. But this was on March 2nd, 7 o'clock p.m. Repetition of a cycle. I have been receiving a lot of sign synchronicities and downloads. I know I am meant to utilize the information for a greater purpose in order to propel towards victory. Number 1, XXtension, inspirational video, creation and evolution. Evoluting physically and not mentally. It wouldn't materialize heart's desires. Constantly being creative and thought driven and living like a dream. We are the actors of our own movie. Matter of mind, purpose, and evolution towards its goal equal inspiration. Hearing this message inspired me to commit and take myself more seriously and share my gifts and live my life through creativity, compassion, and freedom. And like, just to give context, like I was just like on my phone, and like his video like randomly popped on my feed, and I just knew like I was just meant to like watch it or hear like what he had to say. And like what he was saying was like very beautiful, like of how like just like the word of advice, or like the word of the wise of like what he was sharing to like other people. And I really found it really beautiful and inspirational, and I just felt like I just wanted to write that down because it made me look at things in a different perspective. And it really also, and like it really connected when he said something similar about like, if you're doing it physically but not mentally, it's not going to be able to work out. And that's like what I'm experiencing right now. Like I won't be able to physically do it until mentally it's in check, or I have the consciousness and awareness of my mind and its blockages, so that it doesn't manifest into a physical blockage, which would be like the lack of action, procrastination, focus, determination, commitment, all these different things. And that's what I'm going to like explain even more based on another video. But yes, that was one of the synchronicity or whatever. Second, a similar synchronicity is Queen Cup. If you ain't know Queen Cup, tap in. But you know, if you ain't Angel Gang, I can't force you to be Angel Gang. It just gotta randomly come to you. Like I just can't force it upon you. But okay, but yeah, I was watching Queen Cup, and it says 10 and Ace of Wands. Release burden of fear, expectations, and excuses. Confusion only caused by fear and self-doubt. This is a blockage from pursuing greatness and having victory. I was burdened by questioning the unknown. I'll have to mentally release the burdens in order to physically have the capacity to take up space and take action. Those mental burdens created a physical blockage of action, motivation, and inspiration. Was mentally burdened unconsciously. As I released the burden of excuses, procrastination on embarking on a journey. So like I feel like really my main goal right now, or my main focus, is to dissect or like dive deep within my subconscious mind to release those like hidden fears, doubts, worries, anxieties, and all these different things that lead to like me having a blockage. Like, because the mental blockage is what's causing the physical blockage. Even though physically I feel like I can do it, or I feel like I'm repeating a cycle of keep going back and repeating the same thing, is because like I'm supposed to take the lesson of doing what I am supposed to be doing, which is dissecting my fucking subconscious mind and figuring it out, and, you know, like putting the pieces together and stuff like that. So, and once that happens, that's when movement will be able to proceed forward. But this is just me just recording is just an example. Like, if that shit happens, this is gonna show, like, hopefully, like, I can look back and be like, oh my God, like, this is what actually helped me. This is what made a difference. And as y'all heard, like, what I was saying how it's a repetition of a cycle. And so let me tell you what had happened. So as I was writing, or like I believe it was definitely after I was writing, I like randomly landed on a page, right? And I'm gonna read another diary entry. It was on January 5th. It's January 5th and January 9th. But I'm gonna read the January 5th one first. Okay. And the reason why I say like this is a repetition of a cycle, because like I feel like I expressed not this issue, but like this common theme of mine like numerous amounts of times. And like if you watch like my videos, you can see like that's like a common thing like I'll talk about. And like the reason why I'm saying like it's really a repetition of a cycle, because this was on the full moon, or like before, like a little bit before the full moon. So we see, it says right here, this is my writing right here. Isn't my handwriting so sexy? But basically, I'm gonna read it real quick, but it says pre-full moon reflection introspection. And literally, guys, like if you didn't know, like the full moon is upcoming, and it's March 7th, the full moon in Virgo. And if I look through like all my other full moons, I say like the same thing, like something triggers something within me to put the pieces together and like have this aha moment, but then I'm right back to the start. But then it's like, I don't know how to explain it. It's like each full moon like gives me the opportunity to change, grow, and stick to that. Like stick to the decision from what it is that I had in the first place, which I'm going to, when I finish reading, it's gonna make sense. So this is the pre-full moon reflection on January 5th. Which I also read in like one of my last videos. I believe so. So, pent up burden of emotion, anger, sadness, regret, suppressed emotions, suppressed intuition, lack of excitement, passion, and fulfillment because inconsistency in fulfilling mission, creative project, regret, disappointment, and lack of action, discipline, belittled, diminished because not empowered, no can do as I haven't been fully acknowledging and accepting my emotions. I'm avoiding, rejecting my heart and its desires and need. I feel most fulfilled and balanced when I am partaking in the creative endeavors. I am in charge of the karmic wheel by fully accepting, choosing, and moving forward with myself. I do that by focusing on my solo journey and what will align me to my personal fulfillment. I release the low vibrations of, and then I wrote the signs of the whatever, because that was what the signs were in the moon at that time. Okay, yeah. And then now I'm gonna finish reading. Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to like organize like what the fuck I'm reading. Okay. And so that was the second little sign synchron. I'm not gonna say little. That was the second sign synchronicities of Queen Cup, and like my own elaboration with that. And this is the third one, and it was a video. I think it said, what was the name of it? Not following your calling is causing you problems. And so I just be knowing when I'm meant to hear something. But basically, it's a lack of consistency, following of calling equal trials and tribulation. If believed, not ready, prepared, equipped, qualified, blessed, equal lack of action. I feel as though this exists within me subconsciously, which explain my inconsistency in actively creating and sharing with others. So most of the time, like, it would have to be like a trial and tribulation to trigger something with me to be like, yo, wake the fuck up. When that shouldn't have to be the case to begin with. Like, I should be doing this consistently, whatever. Am I talking too fast? No, I'm not. Okay. It's due to my own mental blockage, burden in terms of fear, self-doubt, lack of self-belief, and self-excuses, procrastination, and other limiting belief systems that may exist within. My subconscious didn't have the full awareness and insight. Even if I did, I avoided actively choosing to work through. And I really dissect, reflect, and introspect on my subconscious emotions, thoughts, and behavior. Now I'm gaining a better view on my situation and how I can change, grow, and evolve in order to experience the life I fully deserve. I feel like I'm being given another opportunity to fully recognize, accept, and evolve in order to live and experience my highest timeline. I had mentioned a repetition of a cycle because I experienced it many times. This would be a common issue I would express about, but would only lead to the same outcome. I can't do the same and expect different. I am glad I can document my experience so not only others but myself can see my growth and development in overcoming this issue which I feel is most common in society. I'm going to have the patience, belief, and compassion in myself that I can fully close out this cycle, releasing of the old. But yeah, I'm learning to really have compassion and understanding for myself of like decisions or actions that I wanted to partake in but I didn't. And now I have this chance, now I have this opportunity, and I'm praying and hoping that I stay committed and I stay focused and dedicated. And fuck procrastination, bro. Fuck fear. Fuck self-doubt. Fuck insecurities. Fuck procrastination, bro. Fuck procrastination, bro. Fuck procrastination. And fuck self-doubt. All of that shit. Because that shit is only going to stop a motherfucker. It's only gonna stop. It's gonna kill the fucking dream. It's gonna kill the fucking dream. And my dream is not meant to be killed. Not yet. It's sprouting. It's starting to come alive. And it will. It fucking will. The seed that's in the fucking ground is gonna go through the fucking roots, through the fucking tree, and it's gonna fucking sprout. It's gonna bloom. It's going to fucking bloom. It's going to bloom. No matter how long it takes, it's gonna be sown. It's gonna be sown. And I'm just speaking it to believe it right now. I'm just speaking it to believe in. When I look back, I could be like, oh my God. Oh my God, look at this fucking alchemist. Look at this master manifester. Look at her. Okay. And y'all should do the fucking same thing too. Okay, sorry. But then at the bottom, I wrote down like affirmations or whatever. And I said, I release the burden of all mental blockages, consciously and subconsciously. I release all fear, doubt, worries, and anxieties. I release the lack of belief and confidence in gifts, talents, and abilities. I release limited belief systems and mental blockages. I release procrastination and lack of methodical approach. I release all blockages in taking action and bringing my dreams into reality in my highest timeline. I am actively working through discovering and deeply healing my mental conflicts and blockages consciously and subconsciously. I have the capacity to take up space and take action. And it's like, bro, like, it's just so crazy. Like, because literally after this day, or like 2 days after, like, when I was reading about the Virgo and full moon, or the full moon in Virgo, it was basically summarizing, talking about mental conflicts and mental blockages and how that will have an effect in the physical and like manifesting your reality and like bringing your dreams into reality and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, I already knew, and this was my confirmation. Like, sometimes I just be wanting to know before I know, just so, like, you know. But I found that pretty cool. I feel like I've said most of what I wanted to say. If I didn't get to say everything that I wanted to say, then it just wasn't meant to fucking be. So I'm going to trust and believe that I've said everything that I had to say, and just gonna end it off from here. Fuck mental blockages. Fuck mental blockages. Fuck the. Fuck self-doubt. Fuck fear. Fuck all that shit. Cause that'll actually to get me moving. See you guys soon. I'll definitely see you guys soon. Dun, dun, dun. I hope you enjoyed my video. I feel like I never say this, but don't forget to like, comment, and actually, no. Y'all can do whatever the fuck y'all want. I'm not going to, but if you do, it will be well appreciated, and I love it. I love it. I'm finna edit this, upload this, and we on go, bitch. Okay.